He did a thing for Menace to Society.
Yeah, he's six.
Yeah, straight up Menace.
Man, I think he was a natural. In this film, I love
Yeah, yeah.
it, man. When they were
He's like,
doing
man,
that
give me my
drive-by, it's like,
blood,
yo,
man.
man, just come over, man. We need to bounce out of here, my God. It's a natural.
Hey, he said, hey, homie. He said, hey, homie, you need some help? He said, hey, homie, you need some help?
Need some help?
Oh, man.
Phew. He's a natural, honestly. Then you got
was that the only movie he did?
Man, that's the to be. If anyone like knows if MC appeared in other films, let us know. But like put it in the comments because I have like checked. Like if he appeared in this, I think he may have appeared in some of the TV sitcoms. Maybe it was like one episode he appeared in that. And like the other notable cast, you got Jada Pinkett. Tyrone Turner's love interest. I think Jada Pinkett this time was still on the Different World series.
Yeah, she still had the long braids.
She got exactly. The last two seasons when they revamped Different World, when it came from it, she was there. And the other notable character is I forgot his name. You may know this, GQ. He appeared in Rock, the series Rock. Do you know?
I know who you're talking about.
What? You know what he's it escapes me.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
I can't get his name. He's the one who gives that. Yeah, he gives that speech to Sharif.
He was Sharif's dad.
Even Sharif, like
Sharif was in Boyz in the Hood too.
He was in thing. Yeah, they were both. Sharif was in, but he gives that electrifying speech to Sharif. No, what's it? Tyrone Turner.
Yeah.
About like it's a jungle out there.
That scene was powerful.
It's prey. You gotta survive,
That was like one of the best scenes of that movie.
Oh man, that gives me chills. When he said that. Like,
I think that was the first scene. I think that was the first scene in the trailer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's like, "What you gonna do, Kane? You gonna mess around?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
and he talks about his son Sharif. He says he's found Islam, but you're gonna go out there and just be like nothing. You got a chance. Get out while you still can. He was giving him like that. You gotta make a move because the path you're on now is gonna just like you ain't gonna go nowhere and just landing yourself in trouble. You got a chance to get out. He was telling him that, and Tyrone Turner, he wasn't listening.
No, he was not. He was hanging on the cliff.
Yeah.
By that time.
Exactly. Yeah. He was too far gone. You know what I mean? And so if we switch on now back to Boyz in the Hood, what did you think of Cuba Gooding, Morris Chestnut, and Ice Cube? And you could honestly put obviously you can put oh my god.
Did you say Cuba Gooding?
Yeah, so Cuba Gooding, Morris Chestnut, Ice Cube, and Morpheus. I was gonna say Morpheus.
Morpheus. Oh, Morpheus. All right.
I'm sorry, Lawrence Fishbone. I always remember him as Morpheus. Lawrence Fishbone. Yeah. What did you think of the
Ice? Let's talk about Ice Cube because that was his first role.
Yeah.
Ice Cube. That was his first role.
Yeah.
Coming
off the tracks of NWA.
Unattended.
Yeah.
No, he came straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
Came from that, and he recently left NWA.
Yep.
Had his first album out. Then for Ice Cube, I think that was a great job for his first role. Man, his character, I think, because his mom loved Ricky more than he loved him.
Yes.
Yeah, that was he was abused. I mean, he was abused as a kid. Mom was talking mom was so negative toward him.
I
Toward
know.
him.
And he was the
Yeah, that,
oldest. He
that,
was
that
the
was sad.
oldest as
That
well.
was
Like,
sad.
yeah.
Right.
I know.
His mom was like, "You'll never be squad, and you'll never mount up to anything." I'm like,
Yeah.
man, why you say that to
I
your
know.
son?
It's true. And you know
You're
what?
firstborn.
Yeah, you know what, GQ? I know it's sad, but I know that theme happens a lot in the black community. You know, like I used to see that when I used to go to like my like cousins or like friends of the family, and you would see like how they would treat the eldest, you know, to kind of get them jealous, you know,
Yeah.
of each other. Yeah, which is like and I think Boys in the Hood, like, you know, it showed like a picture, you know, of like real
Right.
that happened, you know.
Yeah, you know, like you couldn't blame him now of how he turned out.
Yeah.
So he wasn't getting love at home, so he just had to like, go to the streets.
Yeah.
And as far as what Cuba Gooding's character, was it Ricky?
Yeah.
No, no.
No, Cuba Gooding. Sorry, Bryce Chestnut. Yeah. Trey.
Sorry, yeah. Cuba Gooding. Yeah, Trey. Trey was smart. If I remember, Trey was smart. It was a smart kid.
Yeah.
His parents was divorced.
Yeah.
His parents was divorced, so he had, act out at school. Then, like I said, I love Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne's character bringing all the, values towards Trey, and Trey turned out good,
Yeah.
and
what did you think?
Did a good job playing Trey.
What did you think about? Sorry to call you. Like, what did you think about him playing the father? Because in real world, like Lawrence Fishburne, he's only like a couple years older than Cuba.
Yo. I mean, they pulled it off. They pulled it off. Just like, I know we're going off subject. Just like, Don't Be a Menace. When Sean's
yeah, they make. I think they make they make a fun reference of that. You know, they make. That was one thing I always, after I watched it, I was like, wait, he's only a couple years older, and because he starts off, as I said, he starts off as a kid. You know, then like midway, it's actually Trey, Cuba Gooding playing Trey, but they're kids, in the beginning of Boys in the Hood, so I always was like, huh? He's his dad? No, he's brother?
Then when he was getting his haircut, he started lying about the story about him getting a girlfriend or something like that.
Hey, man, that girl, I have been trying to find her like online, like, Wikipedia, Lipstick Alley, thing, I cannot find that. She was smoking. Whoo!
Yeah, she was a Don't Be a Menace too, right?
She was in it, yeah.
They did a parody.
Yeah, the parody.
I mean, she the same exact scene as Boyz.
Yeah. So she played the same when they take her upstairs, but instead of Cuba, it's Sean Williams. That's this is it, but man, so like so lastly, like Nia Long and so Nia Long, I think that's got to be one of Nia Long's first roles as well. This is before Fresh Prince. This is before what was it? The Made in America, I think, with Will Smith.
Oh,
yeah. So this is early. This is early. Fine, Nia Long.
Yeah. She was real young. Yeah.
Super young, man.
But everybody in that movie did well.
Yeah.
Acting wise.
Yeah. I think that way the same can be said with Menace, I think because a lot, but what the both films have in common is including the directors, is everyone is like it's the first outing. You know what I mean? It's like a breakout for like both films and both directors and both of the cast. Because to be honest, like as as like to like a nation, like this was the first time you were seeing these T-pers. For probably the first time you had heard of Jada Pinkett, if you didn't watch like her on TV,
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, honestly. So like, we, pretty much, anyone, and this goes for the audience, pretty much you've most likely seen Boyz in the Hood. I think more people have seen Boyz than Menace. What would you say about that?
Yeah. I would say Boyz in the Hood is more mainstream, more popular than Menace to Society.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people seen Menace too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I was surprised that like, a lot of people like when I did some research, like there's people who have had like reviews of Menace to Society. I was like, well, you've seen Menace?
Right.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is like it's really and
I think Menace won a MTV award.
Yeah. Even got an award as well. Yeah, for Prince Breakthrough, and like Boyz in the Hood, I think even it got I think it was either it got an Oscar or it got a nomination.
Right.
And plus like a Golden Globe. So they were the cool film with Menace and Boyz. Not only that they're both entertaining, groundbreaking, and it's talking about like how the real world is in the hood. It got very good. Like, they were very well received from critics. Like everyone, they both love both of them.
Yeah, I believe they both received three stars.
3 stars. Yeah, 3 out of 4 stars.
Yeah,
that's excellent. That's
right.
Yeah, man. But it's fair. But all right, so with that, like the story. So if I go think like the story of like Boyz in the Hood is like it brings it from like they starting off as kids. So like they're all young, and it shows like how it is, down in Compton, isn't it?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Yeah, it shows like how their everyday life is in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, and it grows up, and the story then goes on to like, they grow up to like teenagers, and like Trey, Trey's getting warnings from Nia Long, like we should get our stuff and we should just leave, basically get out of the ghetto, and then like with Ricky, he's actually got, I believe it's a scholarship, isn't it, to play football?
Yeah.
And I remember like they get entangled basically like with the I remember they were at that party, that late night party, that function, and like
outside.
That dude, he steps on Ricky's sneakers, and they may have been Jordans. I don't know.
I think he pushed Ricky. He
like
Ricky.
barged him and like just out of the way, just for enough. And this is where like this whole shit started. He just like went out his way, and it's like, what you looking at? He's like, I'm trying to find out.
Then Doughboy came in like to protect his brother.
Exactly. And basically
pulled out
his piece.
Pull out the piece.
Then it just so happens like I think it's gonna be either the next day or a couple of days, basically they come back, for revenge, and Ricky, who I remember Ricky at the time, he was on his he had the scratch card, and I think he got like a jackpot, but he gets shot in broad daylight.
What's messed up? Before that, they were Ricky and Doughboy was fighting.
Yeah. I'm telling you. He's like, you think you're better than me? So it was sad, like it was
messed up.
It was messed up, they were fighting. Then after, Doughboy, he sees his brother like, gone. It was real rough.
And also his like his score. What's it called? His SATs.
Yes.
Yeah, his SATs came in.
Yeah.
Yes, SATs came in.
His SATs. Yeah.
He didn't get to see his SAT, man. He passed.
I know. He passed
just like that, man.
Yeah, I think as well. You know what was really hard to watch was, you know, the distraught from. I remember he had a kid, like Ricky had his wife, his woman, and the mother. You know, when they came back and they saw Ricky's body, is like, you know.
Oh, I could see Ricky's girlfriend, like, he pinched the child.
That was tough.
Crying, like, oh man.
Yeah, I could feel that, man. I was like, yo, that was tough. It was hard to watch, really, honestly, man. And you could see even Trey was just looking at it like, I was just with him and now he's gone.
Right.
You